Well, this is new.
What's new?
You telling me when you're about to start the stream.
Oh. I was like, alright, well, we're talking a little bit before, like, actually starting. And it's like, oh, well, maybe I should make sure if he's good to go or not.
Yeah, usually you don't make sure.
Yeah, no, that's, we don't talk about that part.
But yeah, so we've got Monster Hunter news to talk about.
I don't know if I want to talk about it.
Because we have talked about them kind of at length.
I don't know
But,
if I...
Not on stream, though.
Yeah. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just not feeling too good about the trailers they've shown for Wild so far.
Should also mention that the trailer, the first trailer, technically, they call it the first trailer, came out yesterday.
That was 2 days ago.
Was it 2 days ago?
Yeah. I'm happening to be staring at my DMs with my brother and I see it say May 30th. So that was 2 days ago. At least for me. I don't know about for you.
Yeah, it was like the stream was at what, like midnight or 1 a.m.
I
or
have
something
no
like that?
fucking clue. I was asleep. And then, like...
Yeah, I was asleep as well.
Yeah, I was asleep, and then I was, like, getting a bunch of pings from people. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And I wake up, it's like, oh my god, Teal, wake up! It's news for you! It's Monster! And I was like, oh, what?
Funnily enough, the only ping I had was was of Silent Hill 2. Was over Silent Hill 2's remake.
Nice. Yeah, no, I was,
Yikes.
I was pinged by, like, 4 people.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't it?
Graphics-wise, sure, the graphic fidelity is nice. I think that's mostly a waste of dev time, in my opinion. They could be using that to work on other things. But I'm like one of the few people who's sitting here like, yeah, I don't give a shit about graphics as long as the game's good. I mean, we're sitting here playing Monster Hunter 1, so... This game's graphics, top-notch. Easily on par with the nowadays graphics.
I actually kind of disagree on the graphics.
Really.
Yeah.
Although I will say, before you say what you want to have about it, I immediately watching that trailer was like, what the fuck is wrong with their face animations? Their facial animations do not look good. It's somehow more jarring than just like having the mouth open and close for dialogue.
See, I agree that they look bad, but it's also like still in development, so I'm not gonna like say the game has bad facial animations until the game is actually out.
Yeah, we'll see, but you know, I feel like considering I was just playing Dragon's Dogma 2 and seeing the facial animations in that, I don't have any hope for it on that regard. Those characters are like fucking troll dolls, and they are awful when they speak.
Yeah, that's understandable, and it's the same engine.
Same engine. It's, you know, it's not same devs, more or less, as far as I'm aware, but, whoo boy.
I mean, it's not the same devs, but they share.
Yeah, they're not the same, like, actual dev team. It's still Capcom, but...
Like, it's a different team, but they share, like, information with each other.
Are you getting your bombs ready?
Stuff. Are we starting with that?
Yeah, may as well get it off the plate sooner than later. Out of curiosity, how much Dragonite do you currently have?
1.
Ah, nice. I have 20 at the moment. What about Firestone? What you holding out on me?
Let me check. I was at the bar.
Yeah, I figured I'd wait in the, what is this, the Bishop room while waiting for you. Very nice music.
Mm-hmm. It is. You said fire cell.
Firestone.
Firestone, I mean. I got 12.
Fucking bastard, taking all the good stuff for yourself.
I mean, it's not gonna last.
No, it's really not. Oh, right, I need to make some traps.
Let's see.
I should be good to go. We just pet Poogie real quick, I guess, and eat.
Guess I have stuff to make a trap. I need to go get a trap dildo.
Yeah. Oh my god, Spice Pop. Incredible.
Oh my god.
I don't have any meat to go with it. Ain't that
Classic.
fucking insane? The Spice Pop, no meat on the menu. Let me see if there's anything else I could use for this. Oh, also, what's today? Today is half off day. Maybe I'll go and buy a bunch of trap tools. Assuming they sell them in the market.
They sell them at the bar, at the tavern.
Yeah, but that doesn't get the half off sale, unfortunately. All of the, like, sale things and all that shit is only for, the actual market area. Let's see, Bishop Room. Yeah, there's not anything really great with the Spice Pop that I could make now. That sucks. I don't think I can actually do any attack ups because there's no meat at all. Yeah, no. That kind of sucks. I guess a fish. Crab totally counts as fish, right? I think this will give me like attack up small and some health. Yep. Alright, not terrible. I don't have any inventory. I'm gonna talk to the guy and see if he had anything for me, but I don't have any space. I have Swamp Gravios. Do you have Volcanoes?
Let me eat and then I'll check.
Alright. I would much rather go to the volcano, blow up the bombs, and trap them once or twice. Sprint to the mining zone, see if I get anything.
Well, I'm getting attack up. Medium.
This fucking guy always gets the good stuff.
On occasion.
On occasion. Who was it that got like 4 Vespoid abdomens last time?
He got like 2.
You told me that you got 1 and like another time gave you like 2 and then like you got another 1 or some shit.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm confusing then. Let me check.
Like, as far as I know, like, 4 of the fucking quests, you got at least 1.
Yeah, I think because I used at least one for the
Flechette.
bowgun, and I have 2 in the box.
So you got at least 3. All those runs, I got fucking 0. Desire Sensor's a
Chatting
bitch.
beauty.
Like, how am I supposed to kill Lao Shen without a fucking bowgun? I'm actually curious, where does Lao Shen take the majority of his damage from bowguns? I'll check while you look for the mission.
I guess is back.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was somehow still his stomach.
And there's Mr. Bop.
Hey, Bob. Mr. Streamer, what do you think of the new Monster Hunter lady? I think it's really cool to see the little tiny blacksmith girl from Monster Hunter 4 return as an adult. Apparently. That's apparently her.
I believe it is very much confirmed to be her because the jacket she's wearing is from another character from 4.
I didn't really look at the characters' designs too in depth. I was looking at, like, everything else.
Oh, I checked the Japanese hashtag on Twitter, and the Japanese were talking about it.
Turns out it is true. Lao Shen takes most damage on his spine from bowguns.
I mean, why
And
else have
everything else,
so
but you can't really
many-
hit him.
Like, why else have so many platforms to attack him with? Attack him from.
I don't like her. Which character exactly are you talking about? I assume you're talking about the blonde one. I'll at least say I didn't like her haircut.
She's wearing the Caravanier's jacket.
I wonder if that's also his ship they're riding on then. I wouldn't be super surprised.
And you also see the Ace Lancer.
Yeah, I heard somebody mention that. So you got Volcanic Valor?
I mean, the names aren't in English.
Right.
No, I got the Swamp one.
Ah, fuck. Alright, well, I'll just put up the Swamp one then. The chick that looks like she's a zoomer going for an 80s style.
Oh,
Yeah, that's,
You,
go on.
I mean, they both kind of look like Zoomers.
Yeah.
Going for 80 styles. Like, one's the blacksmith girl, and the other's your handler.
I'd have to watch it again. 'Cause again, I wasn't really
there's the
focused
blonde
on the
and
characters.
And the brown-haired one, or black-haired one. With the very Zoomer-ish glasses.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to the characters. I was looking at, like, the environments, the monsters, the little bit of fucking comp they showed, which does not have me feeling great about the game. Or the whole focus mode shit.
Yeah, you mean...
Game journalist mode.
Yeah, you mean the game journalist mode? But yeah, I was saying that I was impressed with the graphics because, like, the only thing that impressed me was the frog's texture and model.
Really?
Yeah, because it's very detailed, and not detailed in a way that it's way too much. Nice, wrong button.
I have cool drinks, which I clearly don't need.
Same. Like the heat. So I'll eat already. Enough food.
Alright, I didn't bring any steak.
I'll cook one for you.
I don't have any room.
For later.
Fair enough.
But yeah, my issue has more to do with environments.
I'm really hoping it's not just desert wet and dry season, like it seems like it's going to be from what we've seen. I'm hoping there's other areas they're just not showing.
And like they mentioned you guiding a monster into the desert area to fight him in
It
there,
was
and it's
pulling them
like,
out of their lair, which was just like a cave.
yeah. So it's like, do you just fight them in the cave if you don't lure them out, or what?
I would assume you would just fight them there, like in the middle of the whole pack. Ow.
Yeah, that's the thing. Does that mean that you fight them
Although,
like in the middle of the pack, but if you draw him out of the cave, the pack won't come with?
it looked like that. It showed him, like, throwing a rock to drop a fucking boulder. And then, like, the other ones got distracted by the boulder behind them, or in front of them, while the other one that was in front kept going. I need to get rid of the gunpray and shit so they don't fuck with the bombs.
Yeah.
These moss swine thinking they're hot shit. There's also gunpray spawning on the other side of the map. Really hope these gunpray stop spawning soon so we can play the game. Ah, my
What?
fucking god.
What? Are you trying to say you don't love small monsters?
No, see, I like them so much, I hope they stop spawning so I don't have to keep killing them. Obviously, I feel bad about what I'm doing right now.
I think they stopped. They stopped spawning.
Yeah, it seems like it's that I'm putting a trap down over here. That's gonna hurt. Oh, I'm fine.
Alright.
Yeah, wait until he's...
Bomb's ready.
Yeah, just wait until he's over here. Maybe back up a step or two. Okay, he's not charging, so... I didn't realize you were going to put a small bomb.
Nah, doesn't matter.
Goes the first chest break. Guard is so nice in this game. Truly amazing skill.
The what?
Guard.
Nah. Sure would be nice to have it.
That's gonna hurt.
That was-
Or not. Oh, goodbye.
That was... I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I didn't see how much health you had. Apparently, none of it.
I didn't see. I don't think I was low. It's possible though that when I attacked, his head, I got in range of the laser. And since he did the fart at the same time, I got hit by both.
No, I'm pretty sure you just got hit by the fart.
I mean, it's not like on your ends you see exactly where I am while I'm moving.
True. Putting down my last trap. Stop.
Actually,
Hey, Zero.
He's like stomping on me.
Yeah, he does that.
Yeah, and I lost health from that. So maybe I was already lower than I thought.
How's your morning going, man?
Up 0.
Well, that was my last trap.
I have one.
PvP'd all night, I'm just staying awake. Sounds like a fate worse than death. Ow. Close to high rank? This is high rank. This is high rank Gravios. The real question is, are we close to G rank? Survey says no.
Heavy-ended question.
Survey says no. I checked my status. The answer is negative.
The computer says no. Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know that reference.
That sounds very familiar, actually.
Oh, it's because it's from a British TV show.
Hmm.
Still got hit.
For reference, about how close we are or are not to G rank. G rank starts at HR 21. I'm currently HR 19, and I am 6,000 points away from 20. What army you playing the craft next? God, I wish I had a plan. There were armor sets I would have liked to make, but that's not seeming really feasible. Like, I really wanted to make Pink Rathian's high rank set, but getting those plates just seems to be just slightly better odds than impossible.
Yeah, I saved you from the sleep.
True.
Oh. That hurt.
Have you considered having more health?
Well, he ran me over while I was asleep.
Yeah, I know. So, what I would like to do is get a heavy bowgun and pray to God that the two of us can kill Lao Shen on our own. Not repel him, kill him. And make the high rank Lao set for G rank.
That was interesting.
Yeah, shot straight through the terrain.
Yep.
Because I'm currently rocking the low rank Lao Shen stuff. Cool dropped input.
Oh,
Gravios, fuck you. Stop.
again.
Was trying not to use these, but he's getting annoying. Ooh, that was close. I need to sharpen. Look at this long sword noob. Don't let Moral hear you say that. He might mauled about it being a great sword. You know what? It's a pretty great sword. Unlike what it seems like Wild's great sword, which seems like it should be renamed to the Alright sword, maybe. Dude, that great sword did not look great in the fucking trailers, let me tell you. It actually, the size of it reminds me of, I think it was 4U, where the sword and shield had pretty big pretty big normal swords with their shield, and that greatsword reminds me of that, just without the shield. So it's like, Like, that sword is like half the size of the hunter. Not really my greatsword, you know? The shrink creep is real. Yeah, they've made quite a few monsters like much smaller than they originally were too.
Yeah, that frog was very small.
Hey man, you got a steak for me?
If I cook, yes.
Oh. No, I'd be starving over here with my 50 stamina.
I will move to 5. Hopefully I can cook there.
Oh god.
Nope, raptors.
Oh, sick.
I'll go around.
Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be another Zora Magdaros. No. See, nobody wants to see Zora Magdaros. People want to see Lao Shen. People want to see the whales come back. Give me Gog Mazios and Dalmadur. Give me, like, the fun ones. Or the cool ones. The interesting ones. Not fucking Zora Magdaros. What?
Shengoran is probably...
Shen Goran would be cool to see again. Like, not even an Elder Dragon, it's literally just a giant crab. Which is the funniest shit to me. Gravios is dying.
I mean, you better be. With the amount of...
The bombs, yeah.
And the traps that we used.
Hey, Maelstrom.
What's up, Nala?
Fucking camera, holy shit.
Are you setting up CTR yet?
That name isn't familiar to me.
Isn't familiar?
Oh, it's a
You don't
it's a
know?
frontier monster, so it doesn't exist.
Oh, yeah, Raviente is a frontier monster.
Fake news. Although now that
See,
Frontier is shut down, I wouldn't be surprised if they start bringing more in.
alright, come over here.
Yeah, let me just get out of this fucking corner. Thanks.
I was fully expecting him to just try to
Laser beam, yeah.
him again.
Working, as usual, from for Friday and Saturday. So what you're telling me is that you still cannot afford to be sucked into a several-hour talk about that one trailer. That's a shame. Maelstrom's got the hopium from the trailer.
Yeah, he shouldn't. Because, like, if the Great Sword is any indication...
If the Greatsword's any indication, I cannot imagine the other weapons.
Exactly.
Yeah. Particularly the hunting horn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love how sad you sound. Don't worry though, I'm sure the longsword is going to be even more anime and even more busted. And by busted I mean like buggy as shit, but also pretty strong still.
Oh, Mela thinks it looked fine. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He somehow got a feeling of GU Greatsword from that trailer. Which, again, I don't know what kind of fucking hopium he's huffing. But damn, can I get some of that?
I didn't touch the Greatsword in GU.
Yeah, no, that shit looked nothing like GU Greatsword.
In fact, I've only touched the Greatsword in this game and in World.
Yeah.
And I didn't even do that much with it in World. I only did like 6 hunts, I think.
I literally said nothing, okay? He wasn't saying anything because he's too busy huffing the hopium.
I did do Rajang with Greatsword. We did that together.
Dude, his fucking tail is so tall. Ow.
Camera. Oh, he's gotta start doing this again. I guess not.
Camera's the true final boss of this game, dude. Yeah, I know, like, I wish I could be super optimistic for, like, no reason, like a lot of other people are, but... I don't know, man.
Oh, got him.
I think the best part was somebody trying to argue that Monster Hunter was always, like, hyper boss rush the game. Oh, damn. I was hoping to get his tail, but...
It's fine. Hilo, of course you love the mount. You're a furry.
I was debating whether or not I was going to say that. I think it's a fine idea to have some kind of, like, mount for a large, like, open world, like, traveling hunting game. Like, I'm not opposed to it.
I'm not opposed to it because I'm expecting the maps to be very empty.
I'm expecting them to be very large and very empty with, like, nothing really going on. Helmets were cool? No, they were not. The dogs were
They
fucking
were
lame.
not.
The raptor thing is much more interesting than some stupid dog because, oh ho ho, dog.
Like, the dogs weren't even all that interesting.
They
Like,
really had nothing going on with them.
like the felines at least aren't just cats, right? They walk on two legs.
Yeah, they're a race in the world. The palamutes are like
Yeah.
like straight up actual animal.
Exactly.
It's just a literal just dog. Like, it was much more interesting to me in Monster Hunter World riding on the random like generic lizards. It's like, oh, that's cool. The fucking like tribes taught me how to just ride this lizard.
Yeah.
That's sick. Awesome. It's
Yeah,
like, oh,
and
here's a
jaguars and
dog,
stuff.
I guess. That dog went on submarine trips and kite trips and yeah, and so did the fucking palico. You're
Yep.
telling me that these dogs are just copying the palico? Damn. That's crazy, dude. The palico are sitting here like, look at what they need to mimic even a fraction of our power. Yeah, like, I don't mind the whole, like, raptor mount thing. Like, I thought that was cool when I first saw it. But now that we've actually seen it in gameplay, like, it's not the initial teaser or trailer, whatever the fuck they wanted to call it. Now that's like, oh, this fucking thing just functions like Rise's wire bug escape. If you get knocked down, it's like, okay, I'm less interested now. It's no longer as cool.
Not only that, it also carries your second weapon.
I mean, me and Clownface called that from the first trailer, that they'd let you have two weapons now. And I thought it was going to be really interesting if it was just one melee and one ranged, but apparently it's going to be two of any weapon. I'm like, oh, well, that's not as cool. Like, it could have been used for shit like, oh man, some monsters will be flying at times, and shooting them is how you would, like, get them to come down and, like, fight you or whatever. Like, that kind of stuff. Like, oh, you need this to deal with, like, some of the flying monsters. Like, oh, Azure is just not fucking coming down here. He's just sitting up there throwing fireballs. Alright, let me get my bow out. Instead, it's, yeah, no, just have just two weapons on you. Whatever you want. And seemingly no actual need for any planning around what you're fighting. Like how they gave me flame sacks and sleep sacks.
I mean, you can do both. Makes sense.
Yeah.
And I got to upgrade my hammer. Now
Nice.
the question is, will I do the Gravios upgrade in G rank or the Black Gravios upgrade?
Black Gravius would become fire, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
From poison to fire. I think because I already have the gun hammer for fire.
Yeah, maybe keep the poison one instead.
Yeah. It does more fire as well. Not a lot more, but it does.
What about Raw?
The G rank version is like 60 attack away from the Black Gravius one.
Hmm. I can feel your rant meter building slowly. Soon, TM. I don't know about that one, man. Oh, dude, spice pop and meat. Crazy.
I mean, we've rented plenty in the Beeves server. It's just not on stream.
No, you see, I'm better than that. I had the opportunity to just repeat myself for some random bullshit because somebody has a different interpretation or impression of the old Monster Hunter games than me, and I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this. It is not worth my fucking time.
I mean, why do you think I've been, like, not really talking much there? like remember when was it Atsumi? It was Atsumi. He thought he would get me on his side while you two were arguing, and I was like, Atsumi, if you think I'm gonna be on your side in this, you're very wrong.
Mm-hmm. I remember the context for that, but he was just like, was it like about like wirebug shit or something? I don't remember exactly what it was, but you were like, dude, it ain't looking good, Chief.
He, yeah, he said that the lance would probably be very good with the mount,
Oh, yeah.
and that it was a good chance for me to try out the lance because of the issues with the hunting horn.
Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, I'd rather have the hunting horn.
I mean, it's not a matter of rather having the hunting horn, it's a matter of not liking the, which is what I said. I firmly against the movement creep that the modern games have.
I despise it. Zeal hates dogs, confirmed, shaking my head. I hate Palamutes. But yeah, dogs in real life also kind of suck. They're annoying.
I mean, that depends on the dog. Zeal hates dogs, confirmed on stream.
Do I want to try and get that fucking Vespoid abdomen again? I kind of still want it. Yeah, clipped, reported, banned, uh-huh. Also, Bob, I really doubt you're gonna get, like, an hour-long rant out of me, like, again anytime soon. I'm sorry to tell you.
Oh yeah, or did that get brought up actually because of me saying I might just try out the gun lance in Wilds?
That might have been something that got brought up because of it, yeah.
Yeah, just to have a feel, just to feel like I'm having some kind of hit stun. Since they're removing that from
Yeah,
every
the
weapon.
Greatsword looked like it had none of that. I don't have the Vespoid quest. Monster Hunter will post another trailer in like a month and you'll see it live on stream and just explode. If they dropped one while I was live, I would probably watch it on stream, yeah. And you probably wouldn't get like an hour-long rant out of me, but I would probably have some choice words to say about it.
I mean, they'll probably show stuff in the
Yeah, shit's supposed to be upcoming on the 7th,
game
right?
show.
I think it was like the 7th.
I don't know what it is. I just know it's Keely's summer party.
4-star quest, Vespoids, you got it?
4-star. I do.
Oh, cool.
It's the first one.
Great. Awesome. I love this quest. That's why we keep doing it so much.
I'm gonna switch weapons.
Fair enough. I'm actually gonna dump some stuff. Yeah, I don't know, man. I would just like a Monster Hunter game more in line with the older ones without all the, like, bullshit movement creep and, like, billions of fucking special moves for no reason. Without, like, shit tons of free items constantly shoved down your throat. Like, I just want, like, the simple games back. It just felt good to play and not basically Devil May Cry Bloody Palace, but with extra steps. That is basically what a lot of this, like, has turned into. You're working on the rusted greatsword, huh?
No, it's done.
Oh,
I had like 300 earth crystals.
I
So I
guess
was
that's
like,
why it looks so
yeah,
fucked up. It's not the ancient one.
it is the ancient blade.
No, no, I mean it's not the ancient shard.
Yeah, it's not the ancient shard or the worm shards
Yeah, whatever the fuck they're called.
or the worm tree.
It'd be so cool if we got this like first try.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I need so many points still to level up.
Yeah, you do. What do you think about me?
No, no, you see, it's fine, because the moment we unlock Lao Shen, we can just fight Lao. And, you know, do the hour-long fight multiple times in a row until we
I
get
mean,
things.
we also have Kirin to do.
Right. We want to fight him today, he is available. Although, on the other hand, considering I mentioned it earlier in the channel, do you think they're ever going to, well, not that I mentioned this, but Frontier got mentioned. Do you think they're still working on, like, updating some of the English patch stuff, or do you think, like, that project's mostly dead because the game is technically playable?
I'm sure they're still updating that. I think as long as they have a player base, they would work on it.
Maybe. I remember, like, looked at a post from a few years ago, like, talking about it when it was, originally confirmed that the game was basically dead, and they were first making the patch. They talked about how, like, a lot of, like, armors and shit will never be, translated because there's just too many of them. I wasn't sure if that's, like, the flavor text on the armors or, like, the actual armor names and shit. It's like, But that post was, like, 5 years old, so... Fuck off, Pernator. Holy shit.
Yeah, no. Last time I logged in, there were people in it. Which, granted, it was like maybe a year ago. I don't know.
It was when we were still playing,
Oh,
GU, wasn't it? Or was that when we were playing Rise?
I think it might have been when we were playing Rise. Which would have been half a year ago.
It'd be really cool to one day see the game fully translated, but I am fully aware of how much fucking work that would be. Doing tons of match light when I really don't need it.
Can you even get Dragonite from those?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Dragonite should have chances from every single mining spot. In high rank.
Yeah.
You mentioned you made a shopping list before we started the stream. What exactly weapons are you going to be going for?
It was just upgrades and a couple lances.
Hmm. I was considering remaking the lance, like, off stream that I got rid of, but then I was like, you know what, I don't have the fucking materials for that anyway, so, like, there's no point in even, like, pretending I want that. Because I would want the fire lance for Lao, but, you know, that takes Firestone. I don't have that. Any Firestone I get would be going towards my greatsword, because that's a much more reasonable use of it.
Yeah, I already have my fire hammer, so
Yeah, but the hammer won't be as
and
good as, like, the lance. The lance would be so fucking straightforward for fighting him.
I mean, I want to make the fire lance or one of them because there's a few.
Yeah. You'd be looking to make the prototype gun lance, right?
Yeah, dude, it's totally a gun lance.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, foreshadowing for Monster Hunter Dose. I love gathering from the fucking pond here whenever I try to carve. Oh my fucking god.
Forgot to.
Yeah, I wanted that frog. Thanks, game. Please, sloth doesn't know what's coming.
But yeah, what I really need right now is Dragonite.
Yeah, well, the Sootstone quest, I believe, would give us a decent source of those, but... Dude, these fucking Vespoid. Trying to carve.
Because the gun lance prototype is 20 Dragonite.
Doesn't it use a bunch of Firestone, too?
I believe it does, but I already have enough.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna be banking on getting all the Dragon I need from killing Lao Shen with the bowgun. Is that reasonable? I don't know. Considering we don't even know if we're gonna be able to actually kill him, just the two of us. Bowguns or not. But I do know it'll basically be impossible to make his armor if we can't kill him, so... Like, in a very ideal setup, like, maybe we could use, like, the 2 large barrel bombs each. But, like, I would need alchemy before I could start making some, unless I want to farm a lower rank Lao to get the bombs for free. But that's, like, a half hour per run, which is pretty insane for 2 bombs. So I'd probably have to make that low rank stuff for alchemy again, unless I magically get a different set that has it. And then I have enough bitter bugs and, actually, it would be limited by bitter bugs. I think I have enough bitter bugs for like 30 monster broths, so that'd be 30 bombs. Like 2 per run, and like, if we can get a really good setup with the melee weapons or the bow guns, like, in my head, it works out to being able to kill him. But in reality, you know, it's often disappointing. Wow, one hitter quitter. Love to see it. I hate Vespoids. I can't wait to fight the Vespoid Queen. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Like I said to my brother, you could put a gun to my fucking head and demand I tell you what that fight is like, and I could not do it. That shit's just been fully repressed and forgotten about.
Oh, finally a Dragonite.
Not as bad as Yamasukami, though. Because, like, if people weren't mentioning the Vespoid Queen to me, I would actually just completely forget that she exists. Unlike Yamasukami, who I remember, just don't remember his fight at all, though. Be cool if I could get, like, a Dragonite from this entire run.
I got a single one.
That's nice, because I didn't.
Yeah, 7 Earth Crystals.
Of course, I didn't get shit.
And 4 Iron.
Desire Sensor be wild, man. That Horntaur will die in 5 years. He's been poisoned. He has no chance to live anymore. Shame. We won't be around to see him die.
What a shame.
What a shame. He's a good man. I didn't get one.
Did you get it?
Did you?
No.
Okay. Don't pretend to believe you.
Don't worry, I didn't get it.
Mm-hmm, sure. Yeah, man, don't worry. I believe you. You didn't get one.
Well, good that you believe, because it's the truth.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, there's Photon. One of the... You-know-who.
That's a different name.
You sure?
Yeah, this guy's level 20. But it was
It's been a week.
Nishi or some shit and Slayer that were the ones with cheated stuff. Very clearly cheated stuff.
One of them was also...
I remember this guy's name. Maybe he's the guy that like took your position that one hunt and when you got off.
Maybe. Because that's the thing, I also remember his name.
Yeah, I remember his name, but...
And he's wearing the...
exact same stuff with the Fatalist Lance and Gravios armor, yeah. Let's see if I got the fucking quest, or if you do. I don't have the quest.
Let's see.
Hoogie, bless me with godly luck. Give me the strength I need to fight to the desire sensor. I'm dying out here, man.
Nope, don't have it.
God damn it.
Then let's check for Sootstone. I got the crystal one. There's the Sootstone.
It's always there.
Is there a meal to help with these?
No. Unless you count stamina up.
I mean, that's at the end. It's just one less steak. It's not even a lot. It's only plus
Yeah,
45.
it's only the worth of like a ration or a rare steak.
Yeah. I guess you can eat for health.
I just
In
ate for
case you
attack
get,
up because I could.
in case you get hit with a Gravius laser.
Yeah. Oh, cool, I got a gold ticket. 2 gold tickets. Amazing.
Alright, gotta switch armor.
It'd be so nice to just get like a ton of fire cell in like this one run. That'd be amazing. Dude, we're gonna strike it big. I'm gonna hit that 1% chance like 4 times at the end of this quest results, and it's gonna give me like 4 stacks of 3 Firestone. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be great.
Hell yeah.
I'm also gonna mine like 4 or 5 in Area 8. Yep. I actually didn't play this at all this time off stream. I just like chilled out all week and didn't really play anything other than a bit of Risk of Rain.
I think you needed that, considering how tilted you were last stream.
It wasn't necessarily tilt, it was more like there's this stuff I would like to make, but it's like impossible. Like, at least it's impossible for G rank to make that stuff. I bet we played till like early morning twice. I don't know what you're talking about, Bob. Wasn't me, must have been somebody else. Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, there's this stuff that I would like to get in high rank. These are high rank equipment. I would like it, like, for starting G rank. But that's just not going to be a thing. I could make that stuff in G rank, but by the time I'm in G rank, why would I make low rank armor? Like, that kind of shit.
This fucking game.
What?
I already have 2 broken pickaxes.
Oh, nice.
Just from one spot. Didn't even finish it because it's like, well, you already broke 2 pickaxes, and I still need
You still need to
to
mine
go
to Area
in
8.
8. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking to... Is that Rathlos? I thought I just heard like a flying sound effect. I'm not looking to
On
spend a shit ton of time mining at the moment. I'm just gonna like run to 8, mine these spots, and just start carrying sootstone.
I mean, I'm in desperate need of Dragonite.
Dragonite should also be a reward from this place, so. And these spots should have the highest chance of giving Dragonite as well.
Of course, 2 Rust Stones.
Nice.
And the pick... and another pickaxe broke.
Another one bites the dust.
On the second one. 3rd Rust Stone.
Sick. All my shit's broke. Or, not all my shit's broke, but I got, like, no hits off of any of these fucking mining spots. I got a Union ore, that's cool.
And I'm out of pickaxes.
Here, take these.
Really?
That's
I mean, I
iron
want
ore.
to know, but...
Good luck. May RNG as
Sure
this
thing,
bless
bud.
you.
If I get a single Dragonite, I mean, I guess I got a Union ore, but I don't need those.
Yeah, I need like 30 or 40 of them or some shit, which is kind of like why I've given up on those guild dual blades. There's no way in hell that's happening.
I mean, if I could give you my Union ore, I would.
Yeah, I would still need like 40 light and 40 Nova crystals still. Like, it's just not happening. As much as I would like it to, as much as I'd like to like cope super hard about it, it's not going to be a thing. Like, I could reasonably get the light crystals from doing the handle with care quest in the village, because it's got like a 15% chance as a reward. There's nothing like that for Nova crystals. It's just break Gypsarus's head.
I will need pure crystals in G rank.
Don't worry, I'm sure that will also exclusively be from breaking Gypsarus's head. I guess that's wrong, because there's also Kieran. There's also Kieran that we could do for these, but we'd have to be able to fight and kill Kieran.
I mean, with a cheater we can. Stop Daddy of Prey. You two Rattles, don't you dare.
To be fair, I never checked this guy's equipment originally the first time we saw him, so I'm not gonna jump to the conclusion that he's cheating, even though he's matching what, like, exactly what the other two people had.
That was close. I had 3 Eoprey on me and Rathlos.
Yeah, like, doing this is so much fucking faster with these 3 people. We're gonna finish this quest in, like, 12 minutes.
Wow, amazing. That's one down.
Instead of, like, the 25 or whatever the fuck it took with just the 2 of us each time.
I mean, we were also, like...
We were also mining every spot, but it still takes, like, 6 minutes to run back and forth.
Like, mining every spot, killing the Bolfango.
Yeah, it's been like 7 minutes at the moment. So this is just like, you know, I was saying, it's going to easily double the pace if we just do it like this with the 3 people.
Mhm. Well, yeah, because it's only one trip
Mm-hmm.
instead of 2.
Which makes it much more bearable to do repeatedly. It actually gave me 2 Firestone.
Give me 1. And like fire sex or whatever.
It's gunpowder.
Gunpowder. I'll need those as well, so that's good.
620. That's pretty good for a fucking like 7-8 minute quest.
Yeah, not bad.
And we could try fighting Karen.
Yeah, I'm just gotta check if I have your quest. No, I don't.
No, stop.
So if we're doing Kieran.
What do I want to use against Kieran? How are Kieran's defenses in this game? I'm pretty sure it's still fire for his
It
biggest
is.
weakness.
Fire and water.
Hmm.
They're both the same.
True. Oops. Alright, Poogie. Bless me. You know, I still have no idea if petting Poogie actually does something or if it's one of those classic, like, superstition things.
Yeah, it could be.
I've heard so much, like, oh, Poogie gives you increased odds at whatever. Or, like, you get more money if you pet Poogie, or you get better drops if you pet Poogie. Poogie gives you, like, divine blessing, like, all this shit. And it's like, yeah, anyways, I'll just keep forgetting to pet him, I guess. Like, nobody's ever actually, like, shown any proof to me that he actually does something.
Ooh, nice. Pops and meat.
Same. The giant
See, and you were
dragon
complaining
invades.
earlier.
Not petting Poogie means you get nothing you want. Oh, wait, shit.
What?
I might want to go and get my fucking... Oh, okay, stutter. I might want to go and get my, like, attack charms and shit out of my box. Yeah, that might help.
It might help, yes. Also, I'm guessing it's in the swamp.
Yeah. Mission's name is Swamp Lightning, so...
I mean, there are two Kieran quests.
Yeah, but the one's the low-rank one.
On the Trail of the Beasts.
Mm-hmm.
I see HR 1 to 12. He actually switched lenses.
Yeah, he's got the Gravios one now. I'm just gonna assume Kieran doesn't go to the caves.
Same.
And, you know, I guess if he does, then I'll just suffer.
I mean, I do have, I think, 8 raw steaks.
I just brought 3 gourmet meat.
I didn't have any made.
Oh, sick. What a spawn.
Nice.
Just gave me a fucking whetstone. Just broke my mega pickaxe. Come on, man.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? Mining here isn't worth it.
It actually gives you a full stack of items.
Interesting. Probably because Elder Dragon.
Probably. I remember it was in like 5 or 10 in low rank.
Yeah, it was in
Yeah, he's
5.
here. Just straight up RGB at max.
Why do those reflections look so good? Just in case he goes somewhere, I'm gonna run to the camp and get the free potions.
I remember the biggest issue with
That anytime he stops, there's always shit tons of lightning on top of him.
not just that, but it's also the constantly respawning.
Yeah, the constantly respawning raptors.
Yep.
Superior console. Yeah, that's why they look so good.
God damn it.
PS2 probably was the best console you could have at the time. Can't really deny that. But you know, damn, the GameCube... I like the GameCube a lot. I think the big thing for me that really decides which one I liked better was the fact that there were like tons of multiplayer games I'd play on the GameCube with friends. So, heavily biased towards the GameCube for me. PS2 though, man, it had some really sick single-player games.
Meanwhile, me over here, I've never seen a single GameCube in my life.
Ow!
Yeah, he hurt me as well.
Didn't have many friends to play games with. Feels bad.
I'm also realizing that I forgot to bring honey.
Nice.
Which one is he doing? He's doing that one. Should we be doing this spin? He just brushes you and
Yeah,
takes
you lose
all
like
your
a
health.
shit ton of HP. Ow.
Yeah.
Like, him brushing you does as much damage as his lightning, just about.
Yep.
God, maybe I should have made the black belt set. It's here and sucks. Although I don't know if I have any equipment that would have blue if I had sharpness, so...
Oh, got him. Of course, everyone's down.
I was sharpening. Of course I was. Like, it's so hard to gauge the fact that you're missing health because you don't have any reaction when he hits you.
Yep. You don't get any...
There's no visual feedback for it.
No feedback.
Holy shit, he jumped over me. My HP has been spared. Like, the play for me might be just wait for you two to knock him down, then I just run in and Demon Rush his head.
Yeah, I think that's what we should be doing.
Because I bounce and the two of you don't. This fucking Genprey. Please, Kieran. Oh, thanks, man. See, me and Kieran, we go way back. He would never grief me.
No. I almost had the shockwave down.
This dude's over here trying to deal with the fucking raptors. Holy close.
I got too cocky. Wrong attack.
Notice that Mr. Gravios, man, would stop attacking the raptors and, at least try to hit Kieran. Kieran just fucking teleported. Never seen a more scary sight in my life than a teleporting Kieran. Oh, there's a bunch of my health. Dude, fuck off, Eye of Prey.
Who's he attacking?
Hmm?
He moved away and then did the lightning on himself.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
who's he trying to hit?
On my screen, he was just, like, on top of me.
And of course, now that he...
Holy
while
shit.
he's attacking Kieran, he attacks me instead.
Well, bye, Cruel World.
And he's out.
Cool, so are we. Funny enough, I think he killed all the fucking Genprey.
Impressive. Yeah, I'm thinking he doesn't do the 360 lightning when he's enraged.
Holy hop, Kieran. Man, in this game they really were like, what if we made Calvi but on crack? Like, what if Calvi could shoot lightning and move like 20 times faster? So dumb going to stab Kieran and just bouncing off.
No. Don't do it, Kieran. Good.
You know damn well Kieran's gonna do it. Like, Kieran's the kind of guy that would gun you down in the streets and be like, yeah, I had to do it to him. Not me, though, because we go way back. He'd never betray me.
Yeah, he'd never agree with you.
Yeah, true. You know, Kieran and I, we homies. That's gonna hurt. Never mind.
Got him.
Need to sharpen. Hopefully he'll just be cool with me. I'm nice of him to just stand there and let that happen.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Come. Got him.
It seems like he doesn't leave this area, at least. I feel like he would have left by now if he was going to.
Yeah. Yeah, this lightning really doesn't scare me anymore. Then again, I was using Radiant before.
Yeah, you know, not the best choice against Kieran. Not that I'm speaking from experience or anything. Ow. Still surprising to me that in this game Rathless doesn't have that negative. Shit.
Yeah. I saw you going for his ass, so I was like, well, I guess I'm going for the head.
I was just at his ass when he fell over.
Yeah, on my screen you started attacking on his ass and then moved to the
That's odd. That was really close. Ow, what the fuck? It really is like a really bullshit attack. No, wait. He was looking at you guys and then he teleported to look at me. It's not fair. Just trying to sharpen.
I'm doing my best to get him down.
Like every time I attack here and I have to sharpen immediately afterwards.
No one is here.
Uh-oh. Getting lucky with that.
Ow. Ow.
Ooh. My face.
Yep.
Not once but twice. Yeah, I was kind of committed on that. No. No, no.
Ow.
Are you serious? I feel like that came out before he even, like, did an animation for it. You think Kieran shows any sign of being weak in this game?
For being weak?
Yeah, like dying.
I don't know about that. He seems a bit rough at times.
Yeah, it's feeling like he might have been like a last-minute addition to the game, you know? Like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we just had a unicorn? Sir, we don't have time for those animations. Ah, we have Kelby. What were you saying?
Like, especially with how, like, you don't get feedback from getting hit.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's doing this one?
Yeah, I feel like you don't even get controller shake when he bumps into you, but I don't want to test that intentionally, so...
I mean, I get controller shake every time I'm I'm attacking, so...
True.
And I need to eat. I was already down to 50 stamina.
I'd say that's weird, but you are using Diablo stuff. So surprised he lived 2 shocks. Don't shock me. Thanks, Garrett. Never mind.
Got it.
Wasn't too bad.
And at least now we know that we can kill the raptors after all.
Mm-hmm. 2 cards? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hell yeah. Let's go.
I take it back. That was pretty fucking awful for that. Like, unless we're about to get, like, a whole row of rewards, like, every time, that sucks.
It depends on the actual quest rewards.
Holy fuck. Let me...
So yeah, no indication of him dying.
Yeah, he just kind of died. Yeah, 2 entire carves.
Yeah.
From a
Gone
fucking
down for 2
Elder
cards.
Dragon.
Oh, but I got a ton of rewards.
Really, how many did you get?
Now, like an entire row plus 2.
Yeah, I got 6.
Let's go.
Yeah, aren't you so fucking lucky like every time?
Nah. I'm not mortal. Yeah, not mortal. Money.
Money. Yeah.
The other guy starting with Mo. Right, it's Jew.
That's interesting that that recorded Kieran's length. Yeah, rub it in. Sending me a screenshot of all your rewards.
So yeah, Kieran very different when he can actually attack him. Unlike what we did in low rank, where we both went with great swords
Yeah.
and just bounced.
Well, that sucks. The only material you could get from him that would be tradable for anything is a Thundertail. I was hoping maybe, like, I could trade his horns or something for shit, but no. I also didn't get any Thundertails from him. I'm going to assume that's like a G-Rank drop or some shit.
Would you not want to make anything?
I would want to make some of his stuff. I was just curious if I could change things out.
I see.
I don't have the
Checking
Vespoid
for
quest.
Yeah, I don't either.
Cool, Powder Stone it is.
You had it?
I'm just assuming I have the Powder Stone. I don't have the Vespoid one.
Yeah, I have the Powder Stone.
I do have Powder Stone, yeah. Keep running over the armory when I need to, like, go to the actual rooms. Habits die hard. Just making sure to go to every room possible.
Of course I'm full. Gotta go waste these rust shards.
Don't worry, man, you're gonna get the demon lock. Easy.
Easy.
100% of the time, every time.
Oh, that's an iron hammer. Hunter knife. And crossbow.
So, nothing. That's a shame. I'm so pissed Kieran only gives you 2 carbs. They really were like, man, this is like the size of a Gendrome. It should only give that amount of carbs, just like Gendrome. So I can't wait to spend the entire rest of the stream farming powder stone and Vespoid abdomens. The next like 8 or so hours, you know, just farming Vespoids all day. I'm curious how difficult it'll be to break all of Lao Shen's parts with the bowguns. Well, we got Gravios this round. So this one might be a bit more complex trying to actually leave with these. Unlike Raphlos, who seems to just not give a shit. How's the cooking?
Fine.
Pick the best spot,
Perfectly
right?
fine.
Using the residual heat of the entire volcano. Pretty cool.
Exactly. Cooks way faster.
Yeah, that's totally how that works. And you got mail, man.
I did.
Dragonite or Firestone. Oh, hell yeah. Dragonite. I'm actually getting stuff this time. That means we're in for a hell of a time trying to get these stones back. I got another Firestone.
Well,
And nothing
Ruststone.
here. I got 2 Dragonite and 2 Firestone. Man, it's my lucky day.
Totally getting the bowgun.
Yeah, it's happening. I don't need this stuff for the bowgun, but, you know. I'm gonna get all the Firestone I need before fighting Lao, so all of the Lao parts can be dedicated just to Lao stuff and not needing to get Firestone. It's gonna be great.
Plus, this guy definitely has dash juice.
As what?
Dash juice.
Oh.
Because he ate something before picking up the
Yeah, I saw him do that last time as
Firestone.
well. Like, when he downed it the first time, I was like, he didn't just drink a fucking, like, ancient potion before picking that up, but that just makes a bit more sense.
Like, he was just cooking, so it
Yeah.
definitely wouldn't make sense
Yeah, but Mega
for it to
Dash Juice
be...
also taps out your stamina. Unless he made a well-done steak to use for combining, that'd be dumb. Holy shit.
Oh, there he goes, running.
Almost ate that laser beam, by the way. I feel like he just got on my screen like last frame of me being in there.
God damn, Eopray got 4 on my ass now. Yep. Like, because of you two, there were 2
Yeah.
next to the entrance, and I had the other.
Don't worry, the both Fango over here are a complete fucking mess because they're all on him. I think I have to wait for him to come out of the entrance if I want to get in there. Okay. That should be good. Like I said, following behind people in this mission sucks.
Yeah, pretty much have to wait. It was like the exit had 2 Eopray and the Gravios.
Mm-hmm. He definitely has dash juice with how he's just going without stopping. Which, I mean, you know, if you have the resources for that, then, like, bless your soul, but I'm not wasting those on these hunts. Like, I'd already be out of power extract if I was doing that.
Oh, of course he's right. He's right at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gravios just spawn camping. Here he comes, running, and camera and Eopray.
It's a match made in heaven, honestly.
Like, if not for the camera, I might have been able to get past him. Third time's the charm, right?
Yeah, totally. Give me a lot of Bullfango pelts. I was kind of hoping for raw meat.
And through. And of course, you guys being here move double Fango towards the entrance.
It's fine, they're dying. There aren't any in Area 3 and 1, by the way, so you're just home free.
I figured. Because you two were there for a while.
And these ones are the ones that infinitely respawn. I forgot about that. One just spawned next to me.
I have from from out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. They crawl up from out of ground.
Wall.
They crawl up from the ground.
I thought they just spawned behind, like, the wall and ran at you from.
Oh no, that one did just come out of the wall. Huh. Maybe that was a different zone where I saw them doing that. Dude, they really do just, like, run out in packs. What the fuck? Fuck this, I'm out.
There you go.
I guess I can mine these couple of spots.
Oh hell yeah, I got 3 Dragonite.
Nice. I got 2 and 2 Firestone. You know, I'm all for that.
All for that Firestone.
I mean, yeah, I think I only need, like, 11 more of it now. At least for one weapon. Oh, I got 2 Firestone from the rewards again. And a shit ton of gunpowder. The commendations are nice. I needed more of those.
Same here. I'll need them in G rank, I think.
I need more for the Guild Knight set, which, oh boy. I still didn't get those tickets for that yet. I still have the Powder Stone quest.
Nice. I don't have the Vespoid one.
Hmm. I'm up to 11 Firestone. I need 9 more.
I'm up to 5 Dragonites. I need 37 more.
Nice.
Nice.
Progress.
Progress. It is progress.
more Firestone up.
Yeah, I'm just gotta check the rust shard.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten any of those in a bit.
Iron hammer.
I haven't been doing that myself. Or not that. I would be interested even if I got other rust weapons in making them, because the ancient ones in G rank still use the same material.
Yeah, this might have been the guy that we thought might have been cheating, but that actually knew
It could be.
stuff.
Yeah, like I asked him about the Firestone, and he was like, "Oh, well, I did this, this, and this, and if you did this in Monster Hunter 1, it's so much easier." Might have been him. We'll say, though, I'm surprised it's not giving any Dragonite. Maybe it's only the crystal delivery ones that do.
Yeah, this one gives Firestone, the other gives Dragonite.
Yeah, the other one seems like it would give all the normal, quote-unquote, materials for ores.
Don't worry, we can do that one too.
Yeah. I mean, I need the tickets. And the egg delivery tickets. Pretty sure Gravios just spawned on my screen.
Yeah, you did just spawn there.
Like he popped into existence. But even if I get the tickets for the Guild Knight set, I still have the problem of it being like 350,000 to make it or some shit in its entirety.
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, I would have to sell stuff, but like it's not
Rust shard.
impossible. I got a Union ore.
Dragonite.
Same.
Firestone.
Fuck you. Ruststone. Fuck me.
Rust shard.
Another Union ore. I love how I'm getting what I'm pretty sure is a lower drop rate ore than I am getting Firestone. Hey, I got at least one. At least one per run. That means I'm saying there's a chance. And now he just ate a steak.
No Gravius, let's go. Oh, the EU prey de-aggroed.
Odd.
Fuck. Like, they just stared at me and didn't move.
As long as I don't look at them, they're not real.
Yeah. True. Sure thing.
100% of the time, it works 50% of the time. Like, being in the eye prey room with somebody, like, by you isn't bad. It's following through the Bolfango room that sucks ass.
I don't find that at all.
No, I mean, like, having the person in the eye prey room
Oh,
by
yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
Like, actually by you. It takes heat off of each other.
I can see that.
The Bolfango room, though, sucks. Like, if they're a bit ahead of you, and it's like, oh, man, they're like half a room ahead of me. All the Bolfango were initially aggroed on them, and they're all cluttering at the fucking exit.
Fuck me being
Holy
exploded.
shit. Um...
Did you drop it?
No, I almost ran straight into the path of one, though. That was close.
I can
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that.
a little close. Bit too close for comfort. Be fun if I just ran out of stamina, like, right here at the box. Got 2 Union ore that time. 1 Firestone, 1 Dragonite. Okay.
Trying to get a couple more. Only getting stones, though.
Rip. Nice, I got 2 more from rewards.
Holy shit.
This is actually going pretty well now.
I got 7 stacks of gunpowder.
Yeah, this quest really likes giving gunpowder.
And 1 commendation. And of course, I'm full of gunpowder.
Mm-hmm.
I can't take all of them.
I don't have either of the quests.
Let me see.
Oh, you clipped it.
I don't have the 4-star one. I do have the sootstone one, powderstone one, though.
Alright.
Can go for some more gunpowder. Yeah, I'll check in just a sec. Hello.
Need 6 more.
Let's go.
That I can be broke, because I think that sword upgrade is going to take all my money.
Ah, what do you need money for?
A lot.
Nah, no. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't really know why I'm bothering with these meals at the moment, but it just kind of feels right to sit down and have a meal before leaving now that I'm going to these rooms all the time.
Now that you're paying to go into the rooms all the
Mm-hmm.
time.
Going into each room after every hunt. Gotta maximize those tickets, you know?
Yeah, I gotta get those gold tickets. Let me check this clip. On second mother. Oh, he doesn't want to come with us anymore.
It's gonna take
Yeah,
so
that
much
was
fucking
close.
longer now.
That was a close call.
Yeah. I'm really surprised it didn't hit me.
I had one similar happen that hunt as well. Where they stopped right next to me.
Yeah, I was going for the other dude.
I mean, I don't blame him because it is. Yeah, Powderstone quest.
It just really sucks because that instantly doubles our quest time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, a thing I noticed as well that happens in these older games and doesn't in the new ones is
Yeah.
how the weapon, at least the hammer, changes sizes when you unsheath it.
Oh yeah, it's very noticeable in these older ones. Especially depending on which weapon you're using. Although some of them have like reasons for it. Like the lacerator, you actually pull the handle out from the sword, so it gets like way bigger.
Yeah,
But I think the actual size of the blade on it does also get bigger too.
yeah, and on every hammer, you just see the the actual hammer like grow in size.
Mm-hmm. It was something that threw me off for a little bit playing the older games originally. But now it's like, I don't even notice that anymore. Because, you know, I'm used to it from the years of playing them. I actually think this might change size a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like you
Right
can
here.
you can tell really easily because the blade is pretty thin here. Yeah, that grows a bit. Yeah, this gets like an extra third length and width.
No, I go like this and then bonk.
Yeah.
Tiny. Well, I think I got 2 hits there. 3. Nice, Dragonite. Let's go. 1 per hunt.
Dude, I got a stone. Let's go. Trick weapons in Monster Hunter years before Bloodborne. I can't believe the Souls series really just copied everything. Crazy.
They even copied the health bar mods.
They copied iframes on rolling, and they copied having stamina in the game. Like, it's fucking crazy. Crazy that Miyazaki's a massive Monster Hunter fan. I didn't get
Crazy
any
that Miyazaki's
Firestone.
back.
Got 2 Utinor and a Dragonite instead.
Got 2 Dragonite, so I'm happy.
It's really funny, though, Mole earlier mentioned that uh, originally somebody said that it was a game journalist that got bodied by low-rank Kizu in her eyes, and I was like, oh, that's funny, but that's to be expected. And later, Mole was like, oh no, that wasn't a game journalist, that was a fucking Bloodborne speedrunner. I was like, oh, that's so much better.
The thing is, I've watched a lot of Bloodborne speedrunning, because I used to,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't recognize the guy.
I knew who he was. He's, I can't recall his name, but I remember he did a GDQ run of Bloodborne 1 or 2 years that were pretty entertaining.
Oh, he's one of the GDQ ones. That doesn't matter.
He's not like
You
one of the
know,
big people in GDQ. He was just there like once or twice for Bloodborne runs.
yeah, but usually the GDQ speedrunners aren't very good.
No, he was actually one of the more entertaining runs.
I mean, entertaining doesn't mean that the
But
speedrunner
for
is good.
Yeah, but you know, for an entertainment standpoint, he was fun. Yeah, see, I Pray Room, fine. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. This, fuck this. Like, I came in here and all 3 of those Bullfango at the entrance were, like, primed and ready to speed at me.
Yeah, and they're about to be all
Oh, fuck.
at the exit.
Oh my god, stop.
Okay, I'm gone.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, it might have been a mistake.
You'll have to deal with the ones here, though.
2 close calls, yeah, a little bit. Stop, Bullfango, please. I think I actually fucking turned to look at that one. This room's easily the worst of the 3, though, because it's so much fucking smaller.
Yeah, and if I pass through, then they're all in a line.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually gonna leave the area so they reset and come back.
That's a good idea. Alright, 1 down.
Holy fuck. Bullfinger are like on point today, trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me, my hopes and dreams, and my family. It's pretty fucked up.
Nice drift, Bullfango.
Nice to just come in and see you getting tossed like a salad.
Yeah, I'm got a mind for Dragonite.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
At least gonna try, so I'm also killing them to help you with the stones.
If you want to help the stones, kill the fucking Ioprite in 7 instead.
Won't they respawn?
Yeah, you have to kill like 20 of them or some shit for them to stop.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow. Nice no frame charge, Bullfango.
Yeah, it's always nice when they fucking do that. Just because you're standing like directly in front of them, so they just headbutt you immediately. Ugh. Man, these high octane quests are really putting me to sleep.
Maybe you should start ranting about Wilds.
I'd have to get the trailer on screen and watch a bit more of it to really get going.
Yeah, like another reason why I'm not impressed by the graphics is because it also seems like they want, like the entire idea seems to be about dragging monsters out of their lairs and then fight in the desert. In like the sandstorm,
Yeah.
and it's like when I see that, I see devs that want to hide the lack of things and to create like a artificial arena.
Well, we don't
And
know if the
that's
sandstorm is going to be a constant thing, or if that was just like, oh, this is a weather condition that can happen, and they were just showing like an introduction to it. Like, we don't know until
yeah,
it actually releases.
that's true, but still, did I mine this spot?
Yeah, the one right there on the left side is the one with the better chance at Dragonite, if I remember.
Yeah,
Lore stuff might not be needed either, just somewhat of a showcase. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. I was like, oh, well, you probably don't have to lure things out of their nests. It's just gonna be like, oh yeah, if you fight in the nest, there's gonna be like 5 other of the fucking monsters there. Which will be a
Yeah,
very
I'm
surprising
just
turn.
afraid.
Go on.
I'm just afraid they want you to.
Yeah, they're going to
Uh,
want you to.
yeah, because otherwise they wouldn't have implemented it.
Mm-hmm. But like, it's
They
a...
wouldn't have wasted dev time on it.
I think this could be a bit of a stretch, but I feel like they're doing that because of how fucking jarring it is to have the monsters decide to never be in an area with each other in Rise. Like, monsters in Rise were allergic to being in the same area as each other, so now they're like, oh, we'll give a more, like, immersive way of not having you fight multiple monsters at once, because we can't have that. We can't have people be, like, you know, dealing with multiple monsters. It's too hard for them. Man, we can't have this Kizu and this fucking Goss Harag in the same spot. It's literally too much for our baby players.
I mean, it is.
I mean, it is. I mean, you're getting bodied by fucking Kizu in low rank. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult for somebody to fight 2 at once.
Like, babies can't handle. They can't handle Viper Tobi Kadachi.
Okay, so I need 4 more Firestone now.
Nice. Very nice. So one more.
Yeah, 1 more of, like, being super lucky. I just need to get 4 in 1 run again.
Also, I ranked up.
Nice. Like 2 or 3 more of these and I'm going to rank up as well, and we can fight Lao. I'm also interested in whether or not they're going to re-implement mounting into the game, considering that didn't exist in Rise.
Sure, it did.
No, it didn't. That was monster riding, that wasn't mounting. I have the Vespoid quest.
Yeah, Caleb, but it was only that monster that did it. And I guess Pickle as well.
Having fun fighting Rathlos? Cool, here, have a friend. Bomber music starts playing. It was great. Every time you heard that shit, it's like, oh, fuck. No, my bad. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
We go again.
Like, the invasive monsters were great, like, every time. It's like, ah, fuck. I have to deal with this suddenly? Shit, man. Things just got interesting.
I'm full, I can't accept the golden ticket.
World did occasionally have other monsters randomly running into each other naturally, even though it was rare. It wasn't that rare, actually.
Yeah, it wasn't. There were pretty much always, or almost always,
Yeah, most
3 monsters
monsters...
in every hunt.
Yeah, there were typically 3 monsters in every hunt, and typically at least one of them would have very common path crossings with the one you're fighting. Like, in the 2,000 hours that I have playing World between PS4 and PC, it was more uncommon for monsters to not cross paths at least once during a hunt. Unless, you kill the monster in 5 minutes because you have, like, endgame gear and, easy clap. Turf Wars were fun, I liked them. I'm a bit mixed about it. Because they're a cool thing. But then the monster that it was fighting just leaves. So it's like, eh. Unless they run into each other again before the turf war cooldown's out, and then they'll typically stay in the area and fight you and it and each other. Like, they're a very cool mechanic, but it's also like, why? Although it is cool that Diablos' turf war with themselves is basically just the Diablos ecology video from Monster Hunter 1. I like that. That's a cool reference. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I'd hope so.
I would expect so.
I would expect so as well. Considering they're typically pretty good about keeping like some kind of continuity between all the games like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was watching... let me see. Let me grab my PSP. I remember exactly which video it was. But I was going through the gallery on Freedom Night just for the hell of it. And you actually see the Rathlos Hunter again in one of these videos. And it's the Rathlos Hunter they show in this game's opening. You know, Rathlos armor, lacerator, all that stuff. Or every time you see like the Hunter, like the quote-unquote John Hunter, he's always in the original, like, I think it's the Hunter set in this game, or whatever, and he's got the jawbone blade and everything. Like, I like seeing stuff like that. Date install not found. Yeah, whatever. It is really funny, though, because also going through the gallery, all of the videos that they have returning from the past games before Freedom Unite are still in a 4x3. They're literally just the videos put onto the PSP, and it looks really funny, because all of them are like, yeah, here's, like, the opening for Freedom Unite, and then it's like, okay, I'll go look at Kushala Ecology, and then you got a 4x3 video.
I mean, must look great on a tiny screen of the PSP.
Yeah, man, totally.
Which is still bigger than the 3DS.
Mm-hmm. Not the new 3DS, though. The new 3DS screens, I'm pretty sure, are bigger than this. I have my 3DS right here. I can fucking check. Yeah.
I can check my 2DS XL as well.
The XL 3DSs are bigger, but the original ones weren't. Yeah, I think it's literally just the opening for Freedom Night that shows the Rathlos Hunter again. I'm gonna watch it real quick because I can.
Okay, yeah, it is bigger. Wow, watching the video and not sharing.
I'm on my PSP.
Yeah, just share the video from your PSP.
Yeah, true.
Or watch it on YouTube, I guess.
No, fuck you. You're gonna have to imagine things. They do show the Rathian Hunter in this too, which is pretty cool. Although I don't know if it's the same one from Dose's opening. Oh, my PSP just died. Fuck.
Nice.
I guess fuck me too. I'm not watching it either.
All according to Keikaku.
It'll make me take a potato chip and eat it. My PSP seems to have a really weird issue. If the battery is too dead, it won't charge. But if it's like a full battery, it'll charge fine. And it's not a battery issue, because if I put my battery in my brother's PSP, it works flawlessly. Play the game, Mr. Streamer, shake my head. Shut the fuck up, Bop. I can't believe you would commit the cardinal sin of telling the streamer what to do. Don't you know, in 99% of the cases, you get banned or timed out for that? In reality, I'm just stalling so I don't have to fight fucking Vespoid again. Oops.
Oh, do you have Vespoid?
Yeah, I have the quest.
Nah.
Time me out, you gotta I'll turn on auto mod again in my next stream. Uh-huh. It's funny how aggressive Twitch's auto mod is. Although we did find out that waifu is no longer a slur on Twitch. They don't auto mod that one anymore.
Oh, nice. Maybe some Western VTubers.
Yeah.
Waifus.
I sent a message that said incel, simp, and waifu, and it flagged incel, but not simp or waifu. I like how that was Kello's immediate question, was if simp and incel were still auto-modded. Getting a lot of stuttering today from my PS2. That was me resetting my capture card.
I think
Vaughn?
it might have to do with the connection.
It could.
Because I've gotten a couple stutters as well.
Gonna pour myself another drink. Back to the whole Wilds talk. I'm still interested in seeing how they're gonna go about exploring the world. Or like the maps and all that. So I feel like they could do it in a good way, but there's also the chance they could do it in a really bad way. Is my hair gray on this map? What the...
Oh, you're getting that as well now?
No, it's still brown. It's just got weird light here. Although it's very close to being gray.
I see it. Yeah, that is just lighting.
Yeah, that's a lighting thing. If I move in this tent, it probably fixes. Oh, no, it doesn't.
I didn't know your hair. I didn't know your hair showed.
That's this helmet thing. This helmet has a unique hairstyle under it. Some of the old helmets just have that.
Yep, but is it usually like black?
No, it's brown. It keeps the color of your hair.
Okay.
So this is going to be the one, right? I'm going to get the Vespoid abdomen right here.
Yeah.
I'm going to get like 4 of them.
Totally. I mean, I would like you to, but...
Let me tell you, it'd be pretty sick if I could just be free of this. I carved the Hornator in case I get that 2% wing drop. Blade wing, not normal wing. I said that and a normal wing popped up. Dude, get out of the fucking sky. These ones in Area 1 are not cooperating.
Yeah, the ones in 2 weren't either last time. This time I even got to carve one of them.
Nice. I'm enjoying taking the Poison Sword and Shield for this, though, just for the extra drops. The monster fluid is really nice. Hey, I got a Dragonite. You'll love to see it. I sound pessimistic about that, but I am going to need, like, a ton of it for some things. I'm pretty sure the Lao armor should use quite a bit of it. I might have enough to cover it at the moment, actually, as long as I don't make anything that's going to use, like, 20 of it. Love the one-hitter quitters. Great every time.
Oh. They save your time. They're great.
And he bets on if we get underwater combat, there's no way in hell they're ever bringing it back. Basically, anytime they have a gimmick in these games, for whatever reason, they just remove it entirely in the next one. Which is funny, because I would like to see them at least try it again. Again, 3 Ultimate and Tri are, like, the only ones I have no experience with outside of Dose. And I'm sitting here like, yeah, the underwater combat could... It has potential to be something. But they just seem like they have no interest in bringing it back.
Cool gimmicks removed right after sounds like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes, because it is like Pokemon. They very much want it to be like Pokemon. Have you seen...
Yeah, they literally have their own Pokemon-like spin-off for stories.
Yeah. That is just straight up Pokemon.
Which I do at some point want to try.
And if you go to their social media stuff, it's all very cringe, like Pokemon level cringe. You forgot one best point over here in 6.
It probably just was like flying. I just literally couldn't see it. Hey, Moral.
Stop, Moral. Moral, what did you think of the Palamutes?
Oh, I can't imagine what he would think of the Palamutes. Come on, man. Yeah, like, I've heard that tries and 3s underwater stuff, like, wasn't greatly done. Unless you had, like, a fucking lance. Go figure that, like, a spear underwater would work a lot better than, like, a sword, you know? Dude, it's fucking Vespoids. I want this fucking car. It's off.
I'm gonna try not to destroy too many of them, since you want the carbs.
Monster Fluid is very nice. Yeah, at some point when Stories goes on sale, I would like to get those. At least the first one. Just to try it. Yeah, I need to get Story since it's on PS5 too. Alright, yeah, they really re-released Stories 1 on, like, everything, didn't they? Now that's not confined to the 3DS. It sure would be cool if they re-released the actual Monster Hunter games on PC and everything else. Or preferably just on PC, or preferably on everything with crossplay. That'd be really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, I'm out of pickaxes.
Oh, I can give you some.
I haven't got a single Dragonite.
God fucking damn it. Here, hurry up.
I got hit as well.
Oh, just one out of the zone.
Oh, you went back. I was just there. There you go.
About to say, like, if you'll get it this time, then fuck you.
I mean, they were all around you. For me. And of course, it breaks at the first.
I'm like fucking blind, I suddenly can't find the mining spot. Now, here it is. Stories 2 is supposed to come out soon, too. Stories 2 has been out for, like, years.
It probably means...
Unless you mean on PS5, in which case that doesn't matter, because PS5 may as well not exist. Like, what games does the PS5 have currently? Like, Stellar Blade and that's it? Or something like that?
Yeah, Stellar Blade. I mean, it has the shit God of War, but that one is also coming to PC now.
Yeah, waiting for Stellar Blade to come to PC, and I wouldn't mind trying it at that point. There's basically nothing Sony could do to make me want to buy their consoles again. Especially for any kind of multiplayer game, fuck that.
Well, you don't like to pay...
No, I don't want to pay $100 for the most basic plan for a year. Like, I'd really rather not do that.
Just be able to use the internet you're already paying for.
Mm-hmm. I still blame Microsoft for that. PS2. Sure, it had paid internet service. Fine, whatever. But that was like... I think it was paid service to the games in particular. Like, oh, I want to play Monster Hunter 1 online. You'd have to pay, like, $2 Capcom, I think, for that. So that was a bit different. You know, you paid the actual game companies for their servers. That was a bit different. I sure as fuck wouldn't want to do that nowadays either. Fuck that, but... it was more understandable than... Hey, guys, you have to pay us to use the internet that you pay for. Crazy, ain't it? That's pretty sick. Ah, man, Xbox 360 next? Man, you gotta pay us to use the internet that you already pay for. PS3, though, free. Wii, free. Pretty sure Wii U Online was free, too. DS, 3DS, free stuff, PSP, free online. Fucking PS4? Ah, man. Microsoft's making all this money by scamming the shit out of people. We should do that, too, because people on console are fucking stupid. And you know what? They fucking got away with it. And then Nintendo was like, man, Microsoft and Sony are doing this? Console people really are fucking stupid. We should make them pay too. And then Microsoft was like, man, games for Windows Live, we should make people pay for online on that. And people on PC were like, hey, we're not fucking stupid. Go kill yourself, Microsoft. And they're like, ah, shit. Ah, fuck, the gamers on PC aren't stupid. And you know what?
Well,
Games for Windows Live is dead.
You also got to take into account that people at Microsoft are stupid themselves.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, they literally committed suicide in the public eye on stage with the Xbox One release. Or announcement, whatever it was. Like, they went up on stage and killed their fucking company on the spot. And they've never recovered, and they won't recover from it.
I mean, it's not just that. Like, they've been sabotaging themselves
For a long time,
since
yeah.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, probably, maybe starting, but it might have been even before this. But possibly starting with not wanting exclusivity on GTA.
I don't remember hearing about that one.
You don't?
No.
Oh, yeah. Like, for GTA 1, they got offered exclusivity.
Really?
Yeah. And they were like, no, this isn't gonna sell. Lo and behold.
Yeah. Lo and behold, crazy how that works.
Like, it was that, it was, I mean, they let Bungie get away as well.
Pay us for garbage service, a store that loads slower than Internet Explorer and lacks basic search features. Yeah, it sounds like Sony. Also, I didn't get it, by the way.
Like, recently it was Baldur's Gate 3.
I heard about the Baldur's Gate 3 one.
Yeah, they got offered exclusivity on that, and they were like, nah.
I didn't hear exclusivity. I heard that they were offered to have Baldur's Gate 3 on the platform in general, and they were like, nah, we don't really care.
No, like, part of the deal would be to have it on Game Pass. And to be exclusive on Game Pass.
Yeah, no, that's not worth it.
But Xbox was like, no. Like, wasn't it, like, the quote was, like...
They didn't see it being, like, a massive hit or some shit. It's like, oh, this will be, like, $1 million thing at most or some garbage.
Xbox.
Like, it was, like, a hyper lowball number for what reality actually ended up showing. I actually didn't check if I had the mission or not. Yep, I got the Vespoid quest again. It would be really cool if at some point I get this abdomen so we can stop doing this.
It's harder now to find the quote because the game's on Xbox now.
Mm-hmm. But it didn't go to Xbox until like months after it was on, like, even PlayStation, ain't it? They went to Steam immediately, and then it was on PlayStation, and then like months and months later it came to Xbox,
No,
right?
It was on Steam in early access for years.
Yeah. But even after its official release, didn't it take a while to go to PlayStation?
It
And
took a
then,
month.
yeah, it took a bit.
Because the idea was to like iron out bugs.
Yeah.
Instead
Then,
of
like, months
putting it on
later,
Sony.
it took multiple months after that for it to go to Xbox. So Xbox just lost out on, like, a massive release.
Yeah, because Xbox was like, "Oh, we fucked up. Uh, please, can we have your game on our platform?" And then they're like, "Yeah, sure, but we gotta port it, I guess." And then they probably took like a while to like iron out the deal, because at that point it was like Larian with the upper hand.
2 weeks till Stories 2 on PSN. Good thing that doesn't fucking matter.
Good thing that Elden Ring DLC comes out in 2 weeks as well, or whatever.
Yeah, it actually does, doesn't it? I'm still unsure if I'm even going to bother playing that. It's like, I played Elden Ring, so it's like, man, I should probably play the DLC. My brother's dumbass already made it so we have it on PlayStation, but it's like, most of what I like about those games was multiplayer stuff. I'm not going to be able to do any kind of multiplayer shit. And then I also just didn't like the base game. And I really, really highly doubt that the DLC is magically going to change any of the issues that I had with the original game. So,
But
just do it in Mauled. Elden Ring's a week after Stories, too.
also, people on computer are still stupid. They are, but they are less stupid because they have options,
Yeah,
and they would rather play
they're
like
less
a
stupid
cheaper
because they have,
game.
like, they're used to having freedom. So if it's like, oh, you're gonna take our freedom away when we're on PC, like, not a
Fuck
lockdown,
you.
hyper-closed platform, fuck you, Microsoft. Like, yeah, people on
Fuck
PC are
you.
still fucking
I'll
stupid
just
pretty regularly,
play.
but
I'll
fuck
just
you, I'll
play
just
Hollow
pirate it
Knight that
easy.
I. Yeah, I can just pirate it,
Yeah.
or I can play an indie game for $10.
Mm-hmm. Then a week later is Dawn Trail. What the fuck is Dawn Trail? Final Fantasy
Yeah,
14? Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Got it.
I expect Kilo to play that.
Yes, dude, do its expansion to the critically acclaimed. Oh ho ho.
MMORPG.
Crazy.
I mean, it is critically acclaimed MMORPG.
Yeah, but you see, there's
That you
the
can play
problem.
until level, I don't know, 70 at this point.
But you see, the
But the
problem
problem
is
is,
that it's an MMORPG, and those are, like, garbage, so...
I mean, you can play it like any standard FF.
Yeah, but at that point, I would rather just have a typical single-player game that doesn't have, like, random other shit.
Like, I don't know if they've implemented this yet, but in Shadowbringers, you start being able to just go into instances, like into dungeons, with the characters of the story instead of other people.
But also, you hate to see it, but I've watched plenty of that game's story before, and it was fucking, like, terrible the entire time. Like, when Mr. Peeva Peverson was playing that game for a while, I actively started avoiding his fucking streams because I fucking hated watching that garbage.
Yeah, but that's because you were watching Peeve.
No, because at first he was, like, trying to actually, like, read the story and, like, get into it. But, like, I was hating it when he was actually properly interacting with it. And then he also hated it, so he stopped interacting with it. It It was more entertaining when he stopped, like, actually trying and just started ad-libbing everything. That was the only time it was even remotely entertaining, was he was just making
Like
shit up.
I didn't watch a single stream of that, but I can already tell that just because it was Peeve, he was not engaging with it in a positive way, because he doesn't know how to do that. Even his favorite games that he supposedly plays all the time, he spends like 80% of the time just standing in place talking.
I would say I'm not sure if I have much room to talk about that, considering I was just standing in place for like 5 minutes talking about Monster Hunter Freedom Night Gallery videos while not showing any of it on stream because I was on my actual PSP. Like, I
I
don't feel
mean,
like
but at
firing up
least
an
you're
emulator. I'd rather
passionate
just
about,
grab my fucking PSP and look at it.
like at least you're passionate about it.
True. If I'm anything, I'm
Which is
passionate about
more than you
Monster
can say
Hunter.
for which is more than you can say about Thief.
God, I wish I could, like, care less about these fucking games. But it really does suck having, like, a franchise you really love, like, just slowly fucking die and become nothing like what it used to be. Or in the case of something like Pokemon, it happens relatively quickly.
Oh, I'm completely like I'm devoid of Pokemon interests at this point. I've played enough 3D games to be done with it.
Yeah, I'm... The only thing that they've, like... I feel like I want the DLC for Scarlet and Violet just because I played the base game, so kind of like with Elden Ring, it's like, well, I played the base game. But I'm also, like, in zero possible fucking rush to follow through with that in any way.
Oh yeah. By the way, would you say that Peeve was engaging with what's it called? Undertale in a positive way?
He was enjoying it, he was reading things, and, like, seemed to be properly paying attention to it.
See, I don't think he was.
Like, I don't know if,
Because
engaging
if
with
he
it in a
was,
positive manner was a thing, but...
he would have given you more than a single stream.
Supposedly, he's gonna stream it today, Copium. Like, I think that his problem is he literally only has interest, really, in Soul stuff. Like, the man is properly addicted and has, like, actual, like, straight addiction.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
like Kello
finish
says,
it.
that he's gonna totally finish it today. He was on some serious copium about finishing both it and Lisa the Painful in, like, one go. I was like, yeah, that's totally gonna happen. Oh, yeah, I'll play these games, like, I'll get into them, I'll knock them out in, like, a stream. It shouldn't be that hard, and then I'll be free until Elden Ring DLC. It's like, ah. How about, yeah, temper those expectations a bit, man, because that doesn't sound like what you do. But he's gonna totally do it because Troll said, like, multiple times that he had no fucking faith in Peeve doing it. He's totally gonna do it out of spite, Copium.
But yeah, so him streaming something doesn't mean that he's enjoying it, and or that he's making other people enjoy through it.
No, I do think he was enjoying Elden Ring. It's just, like... Not Elden Ring, fuck. Yeah, he's definitely enjoying Elden Ring. But, I think he was enjoying Undertale. It's just... It's not the typical thing he plays. And it's not Elden Ring with his hyper addiction.
There's one left.
Souls addiction
Also,
going 10 to
you
15 years strong.
got picks,
I do.
like X's.
What are you, a fucking crack fiend looking for my pickaxes? Like, what's wrong with you, man?
Yes, I am. I wouldn't be if I'd gotten a single Dragonite, but I haven't.
Oh yeah, Peeve also knows like the one really big spoiler for the entire game, but not how to properly get to it. The whole Sans fight thing. It's apparently like the one thing he really knows from the game is like that fight's a thing, but he doesn't know how to get to it.
I mean, he's not gonna get to it on his
He's
first
not.
playthrough. Oh, and by first, I mean single. Only
Yeah.
playthrough. I'm starting to think that only 9 and 10 have Dragonite.
I got one in 4. I literally got one in 4 last time. I was like, hey, I got a Dragonite.
Well, that's second one broken.
Although, speaking of his, like, longer than decade addiction to souls, I do think it's funny that Noble tried comparing me playing Monster Hunter to Peeve playing the Souls stuff.
Like, I think
For
it's not just...
starters, let's get this straight. I've been playing Monster Hunter since before Peeve started playing Souls. I don't want to hear this shit, okay? If anything, I am clearly worse. That's a joke. I am nothing like his crazy addiction to Souls. But I have been playing these longer than he's been playing Souls.
Like, I personally don't think it's an addiction, per se, because if it was an addiction, you wouldn't spend so much time just talking. I think it's also anxiety over, like, being afraid that people won't watch him unless he's playing Souls.
It could also just very much be a comfort thing.
Could be.
Like, I mean, I talked about it before, but it's like, if I'm looking to just, like, veg out on a game, I will just play Monster Hunter if I'm gonna play something. Because I've played these for so long, I can just kind of do that. Unless it's like, oh, fuck, I'm fighting, like, fucking Gold Rathy or some shit. Like, I can... I didn't get one. We go again. Like, with fights I'm very familiar with, I can, like, autopilot, but it's not like, oh, I'm not super engaged as if though I would be like, oh, I'm just gonna go and fight some fucking Viper Toby Kadachi or something. Where I'm not, like, super invested in the combat, but I'm, like, still just kind of enjoying myself and filling the time.
And yeah, Beeb is doing amazing, but Beeb actually worked a real job
Yeah,
before.
Beeb is
Like, he's
actively...
professional.
Yeah, Beeb is
He's a
actively
professional
doing
guy.
things to, like, help himself, and he's, like, trying things. Like,
Like, he got success with the game, and then, like, spread out.
to put it into perspective for that, like, of
No,
course,
that's not on my end.
also says to crank your volume a bit, he's really doesn't need it, but I could turn him up a little bit, I guess.
Like, my input volume is already 100%, so...
And I worry about turning him up too much, because then he gets very fucking loud on my end. That's why he's quite a bit quieter than I am. Because if I turn him up, it's like, oh, fucking, there goes my hearing. Yeah, to put the perspective in for, like, the whole Beeb versus Peeve thing, Beeb actively tries to, like, do things with his channel to try and grow, like, on all of his platforms and shit. Peeve doesn't. For perspective on that, Peeve is sitting there. I'm pretty sure Maelstrom talked about this again on stream recently. But Peeve has 4 fully edited and on his channel videos, or ready to be uploaded videos,
actually,
that he's just
speaking
not
of Maelstrom,
releasing.
you weren't there for his last stream. He mentioned how Peeve had already gotten, like, shorts to release, but not Mellus.
I heard
And he
about that,
told
yeah.
him that, so he's not gonna get paid or whatever.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember I talked about that with him before, where it was like he was already doing editing stuff for Peeve at the time. And Peeve was like, "Oh, I want to do some shorts," and then he went and like instead of like the editor he already had, he went and got like Pirate Software's editor or some shit to do them instead. Which obviously, like, hire whoever you want, but it's also like that's. I mean, like, you're not uploading these videos that you already paid him to make. Like, you're not hiring him to do work for you that you're actually going to release. Like, I don't know. Like, it was kind of like a weird situation. Like, I don't really get that. But, obviously it's his channel. He can hire whoever he wants to do work for him. That was just a weird move to me personally.
Moral. Peeve. You say he picked the wrong game to fix it on for PvP, but like, I'm trying to think of any other game where he could do what he actually wants to do, which is Ultima Online Guilds. That's what he wants to do, regardless of the game. Because that was the only time in his life where he felt like he had, I don't know, control over his life. I don't know. Maybe.
It was just that Ultima was the only game that let him be like a hyper scumbag and like literally do like what Peeve wants to do is just grief people
and have a group of people just following him, being scumbags for him.
Yeah, like Peeve doesn't want to interact with things positively. He just wants to grief people.
Yeah. And so Souls
lets him grief people. And he had a lot of fun in Sea of Thieves because he could grief people in that too. Which, I'm not about to say don't do that, because that shit was funny. Like, I won't play Sea of Thieves now. For example, I have a PC now that could play it. And I was originally a bit interested in trying it. But by the time I got a PC, Sea of Thieves had released the whole, like, private lobby thing, where you can just go into that and have no interaction with other players at all. And that's what Laserlord does, and Laserlord was like, "Oh, guys, we should all play Sea of Thieves together," and I was like, "No. No, I don't think I will." He's like, "Oh, what do you mean? Like, we can fight, like, skeletons, like, do these raids," so I was like, that sounds boring as fuck. Like, if I was to play Sea of Thieves, I'd want to have the interaction with the other players, because in a multiplayer game, the interaction with random people is a big plus to me. Be it fighting them in PvP, like interacting, like coming to some kind of like truce and like shit like that. Like, that's what makes a lot of online games interesting, is talking and dealing with other people. And I don't want to get on Sea of Thieves and fight fucking skeletons and interact with nobody but just the friends I'm already playing with. That is boring to me, and I completely understand, like, there's also, like, oh, if I wanted to, like, play, like, alone or something, God forbid, like, I completely understand why P, for example, doesn't play it anymore, because it's hyper-geared towards, like, the most casual shit you can get now, and it's super against any kind of, like, solo play. They very much leaned into, like, team play, and, like, that is it.
Moral, he can't do Gmods because he doesn't play keyboard and mouse.
He actually learned how to play keyboard and mouse for Naraka for the bit that he started doing that. What is this person trying to do?
Did that last? They're trying to do Diablos. Low rank. I mean, we got help for our Diablos. I think it's...
We got help for...
I think it's fine.
But my Vespoid.
It's also good as a... like... so that we're not always doing the same thing. We haven't fought an actual monster since Gravios.
Listen, man, I'm just vegging out doing some fucking grinding, okay? It's different.
But it's probably their urgence, so... like, I don't mind helping them, but it's...
Yeah, I'm changing my equipment. I just realized I'm changing the Rathian gear, not Rathlos gear. My bad.
Need to take cold drinks.
But I also don't want this stream to become like just shitting on like Peeve Day for no reason.
No, we should shit on Wilds instead.
True. Or at the very least, shit on Rise. Fuck that game. In particular. Now, see, I'm sitting here like, man, I don't want to bring any of these materials that I would typically bring for Diablos, because I'd rather save them for our Diablos.
Oh, I am not bringing anything.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, I've said it before, but, like, I generally like watching Peeve streams, but I much prefer to see anything other than Elden Ring out of them. I'm so fucking sick of, like, seeing and hearing about Elden Ring that it's like, please. Literally anything else. Like, it's gotten to the point where, like, I'll be in, like, a group chat with people, and I think when people start talking about Elden Ring, I'm just gonna drop out of it because I'm so fucking sick of hearing about the game. And there's, like, 2 or 3 people that'll come in and only talk about Elden Ring. It's like, I am so over this shit.
Mora, what do you mean by him being on the verge of being deleted?
I mean, that's copium, because Peeve is a popular streamer still. Especially with the Souls stuff. Like, anytime he's playing Souls, he still has a very good viewer base. So being like, oh, he's, like, gonna fall off and all this shit, he's not, for as long as From's making games, at least.
Like, which is why I believe that he doesn't want to branch out.
It's funny, because he was doing fine when he was doing, like, pure variety stuff for a couple years still.
He is moral, but like he just said, as Zil just said, like, when he branched out, he was doing fine.
Like, a lot of people want to see him do other stuff, he just won't do it.
You don't have to drink.
I'm eating rations.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I think a lot of the regular people were watching him a lot more when he was not playing, you know, Elden Ring. Or Souls in specific. I know I was.
I don't know, because I haven't actually watched the guy since I last modded for him.
Mm-hmm. That's not the attack I thought it was. Ow. Fucking gunplay, dude.
I'm trying to top up on meat. And getting rid of the Apsaros.
They spawn infinitely, I'm pretty sure.
No, they used to stop after a while. The Vespoids do spawn infinitely, though.
Yeah, those are annoying. It'd be nice if this person would come over here and have Jobless get stuck. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
Nah, they probably don't know.
No, they were up here with me initially.
I mean, they probably saw you go up there and thought, oh, you can go up there. Interesting.
Oh, here we go. Never mind, they fucking stopped it. Okay.
Moral, don't beat yourself over that. We all make mistakes. I mean, I bought the BB pod. The Death Stranding BB pod. And I haven't touched the game, so...
That's kind of funny.
Oh, or rather, I have touched the game. I even have it on both PS4 and PC.
I still will never understand what the fucking big deal about that game was. I still remember my brother coming in here like every day I was streaming Skyrim, like, oh dude, you should play Death Stranding instead. Oh, I'll play Death Stranding instead. I'm like, why? He eventually got over it and realized, like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't that great. It was just, he was playing at the time, and I think he wanted, like, somebody to play alongside him like we used to do with games.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, we're both playing the same game. We can talk about, like, all the stuff we're doing and shit like that. But I was like, I have zero fucking interest in this game. Okay, well.
Right. No block.
I don't know if I would say Death Stranding was a shit show, but it was not anything remotely like what I was expecting it to be. Like, I was expecting, like, some kind of mild action game with, like, you know, stealth and, like, delivering packages and shit. Instead, it was literally just, like, walking sim. It's too late, both of his arms are broke now.
In case they tried to do it now. It does have intense pissing action.
Yeah.
That it does. Like, I was enjoying the walking simulation thing, playing it, but I was like, the game is a bit long, and I don't have the time right now.
Bit long and would get stale really fucking fast. Because it's not even like there's big changes throughout the game. We're just doing the same thing the entire time.
I mean,
And what you're doing isn't exactly engaging.
You can say that for, well, except the engaging part.
Yeah, the issue isn't that it doesn't change at all. The issue is that it's not engaging while not changing. Like, it's not like a dynamic experience or anything. It's just, like, the same thing while walking.
Because, like, the same thing all the time can be said for this game as well.
I kind of disagree, but, you know, each their own.
I mean, I'm saying it can be said.
It can be said. That doesn't mean somebody would be right saying it.
Oh yeah, I that, that clip of Peeves.
Yeah,
Why the fuck am I
I
here?
remember
Yeah.
sleeping in his stream and getting woken up by that, like when it happened.
I only ever saw the clip because I was like, ain't no way I'm watching someone play this.
I had literally nothing else to do, and I was like, I'm going to bed anyways. May as well watch the game that has nothing going on to go to bed to. Then, like, 7 hours later or some shit, I got woken up by him yelling, "Why the fuck am I here?" I'm like, why the fuck am I awake? Did he raid Brennan? What the fuck happened?
Whoa, moral language. That was the stream that killed you.
Yeah, I gotta turn Sozu back down. Like, it's just too loud on my end.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you can't like turn up only Discord
No, I can't.
like on OBS.
I would be able to if I didn't have that weird bug that causes all that fucking static crackling sound. But because I don't have those settings done anymore, I can't do that anymore. Had to get rid of all those nice separate audio tracks for different programs and shit, so that I could stop having that audio problem.
Hell
This
yeah.
Diablos isn't having a good time, and neither am I, because I'm on, like, orange sharpness.
Gotta love the constant trips. Like carve.
I did when he, like, ran 5 miles away from me.
Wow. Combat carving.
I would never. Oh well, there's actually no Apsaros here.
Told ya.
Time not wasted.
Super good.
You know, I don't think I ever got to finish my thoughts on the underwater stuff. Back when Kello asked if I thought that we'd ever get it again.
And
It was just like... I figured I'd bring it back up real quick.
yeah.
I was trying to decide whether I wanted to go near the Diablos or not. But it's like, I hear that the underwater combat for Try and 3U weren't good. Like, it was maybe passable at best kind of thing.
I mean, it was probably a weapon dependent kind of thing.
Yeah, because I hear that it was fun with, like, the Lance. Like, a lot of other games had issues with it.
Lance, probably bowguns as well.
Yeah, maybe. But,
Oh, of course. Paralyzed while trying to carve.
it's one of those things where I feel like it has a lot of potential if they wanted to work on it more, but they just don't seem to want to do that. They'd rather just move on, and unfortunately that means a shit ton of monsters that were underwater fights only, or heavily connected to it, will just never come back. You know, Cetus being a popular one that's never going to return. Or I think it was called, like, Dire Morales or some shit. It's like a bastard offshoot of Fatalist, apparently. Like, it's related to Fatalist in some way.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Legiacris.
Chris, it is funny that he hasn't returned. Because they were trying to put him in World.
Most popular monster.
Yeah, they were trying to put him in World, and then they couldn't get the Skeleton to work. And then they got the Skeleton to work for Rise, and then they didn't put him in Rise.
Yep.
Which I just think is really funny. Didn't get a Majesticorn, that's a shame.
I mean, they had skeletons for a lot of stuff that they didn't put in Rise.
Yeah,
You
rest
know.
in peace, Tetsukabara and Zamtrios.
Yep. Oh, but we gave you a fully new monster, a platypus.
It's like, yeah, but he
Yeah,
sucks
okay.
ass compared to Zamtrios.
Yeah, he's the pushover.
Like, the platypus was fucking lame. Zamtrios was sick. An ice water shark. An ice water land shark. It was pretty awesome. That was also, like, a frog. Man, I was, like, so fucking ready when I saw the baby Zamites and the baby Tetsukabara. I was like, fuck yeah, let's go, they're bringing him back. And then we didn't get it. I was like, alright. Oh, no, dude, told the Copium, they're gonna be G-rank monsters in the fucking, expansion release. Nope.
I mean, at least we got the crabs.
Yeah, at least the crabs came back.
Although they were a very crab version of the crabs. Compared to GU, at least.
I think they were still pretty good. I'm curious. 7 and 9.
Yeah, I was about to check that as well.
Brazil PS2 user, empty comment field. Abstros, my beloved. Yeah, you see, Kello, the thing is, nobody wants to see Plesiosaur return. Plesiosaur, nobody wants to see him again. The fish, everybody hates him. Piscine Wyvern will never be good.
I want more Piscine Wyverns. Just because they piss people off.
Yet they made Lava Sloth. Lava Sloth was a fucking freedom monster. What do you mean? World did not create lava shit. Lava shit was from Frontier and put into Freedom Unite. So that's a reverse checkmate. You checkmated yourself. Because that monster's almost as old as Plesiosaur is.
And supposedly, Lava Sloth is only bad in World.
No, he's shit in Freedom Unite as well. Don't let anybody tell you that. Piscine Wyvern, bad, period.
Like, who was it? Mole?
Probably.
That was saying that that lava slot was fine in the older games.
Now, if you want to talk about new Piscine Wyvern they made for World, that would be Juratodus and Beatodus. Those are brand new monsters, quote unquote, air quotes, massive asterisk, that were made for World. They were literally just reskinned Lava Sloth, but totally new, brand new species, never before seen. They're also much smaller than original.
They are. But like new, like Gen 5ers,
Yeah, they wouldn't know.
Be able to handle. They wouldn't be able to handle a Plesioth, Plesioth size.
Yeah, they also just wouldn't know. Like a lot of the monsters that people are seeing for the first time in Gen 5, they wouldn't know they were originally different sizes. Like, I remember people complaining about how small Yin Garuga is in that game. Because the last time you would see him was in Gen 4 on the 3DS, or I guess on Generations Ultimate when that finally came out. And he was pretty big in that game. And I had to correct people and be like, no, he was originally about this size. Because I've played Freedom, and Freedom was his original appearance, and he was pretty small. Like, he was typically slightly taller than the Hunter. Oh, new players to suck for the Plesiosaur experience? They wouldn't, though. They wouldn't get the hyper space-time dimensional hip check. They would just get, like, baby's first hip check. Mind you, I'm not going to complain about that hitbox being fixed. Fuck that. Like, no matter what in the new games, they wouldn't get anything mildly like the experience of the old games. Like, there's no argument for that. They just wouldn't.
I wonder if they'll bring back Nibblesnarf.
I doubt it.
I mean, because like there's plenty of sands for Nibblesnarf.
Man, the music in this room is so good. What is the music in the King and Queen room or whatever are going to be like?
Well, we'll see when we get there.
I do not have the Vespoid quest.
I do.
Oh, alright.
Yes, we have Plesioth quests, but we currently need to farm stuff. So
Yeah, we need nothing from the fish, therefore not bothering.
Yeah, I already have the fish's great sword.
I'm pretty sure I have the materials where I could make it if I wanted, but I don't think it's a good use of my materials, or money rather. I don't think it's a good use of my funding. Because the greatsword isn't very good compared to a lot of other options. Like, it'd be fine if I made it, like, immediately in high rank, but at this point I don't think it's worth making, because it doesn't progress past high rank, I'm pretty sure, either.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
No, it does. It does because you get green Plesioth in G rank.
Even then, I don't think it actually gets good stats, like, comparable to other G rank things. I'll look at it real quick. See, weapons. Filter, water, show everything. Okay, so the Plesiosaur Greatsword in high rank caps out at 768 raw with 460 attribute water damage. Looks like it has like 50 hits of green. In G rank, it caps out at, it looks like 6, so it doesn't even become a rarity 7 weapon, which is the max. And it hits 764 AR with 620 water.
I mean, most weapons cap out at 6.
Yeah. But it's like, that's
it's
not
only
an...
the ones with like Laoshan, Bards, and Fatalis and stuff that get to 7.
And the metal rafts and things like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's okay, but then you have other weapons like... Let me see, let me pull up the other elemental greatswords. I'll just click on fire real quick. It's like the Rathalos swords. You can get one that's in the 912 attack.
Couldn't you be showing that?
I could, but I don't feel like clicking on OBS. So like, you can get one that's 912 AR with 560 fire, but then it also has blue and more green. Or you could choose the Rathalos sword with less AR, which is actually less than the raw damage that the Plesioslav sword has, but then it has a bit more fire, and then it still has blue sharpness and more green. Actually, it looks like they have Tide green, but it has blue sharpness. And that's just clicking on the fire options for great swords. The issue is that there's no good options for water things, unless you get, like, a lance. Like, you get the lance, cool. The sword and shield isn't bad, and the, I almost called them rapiers. The dual blades aren't bad, but they're not great. So, it's like, water, really? Is that worth investing in? In Freedom, I'm pretty sure it's a bit different, because Freedom has more, like, connected and proper working weapon trees. I can't speak for the entirety of the game, but I know... I'm 90% sure the stuff you get in low rank connects into high rank, and then connects into G rank, so the trees are at least properly put together. I don't know if the pacing for them is going to be better, or if they cap out the same spots. I'd have to look into that. Again, me and Clownface got into, like... We finished low rank, and we were trying to get the webbing for his armor, or whatever the fuck, and... Basically what's happened with me right now, getting cucked with this Vespoid abdomen, was happening to him with that wing. And he was like, yeah, I'm not playing this anymore. I was like, you know what, fair. Big problem for him, though, is... Go on.
Yeah. Yellow said who needs sharpness, just charge 3. And I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I went with.
True.
We wouldn't have beaten Kieran without doing something like that.
Just having a weapon that ignores sharpness is a big help.
Yeah, because you simply can't hit Kieran without bouncing otherwise.
No, you can hit his head. Good luck with that, though.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, like, Clownface's biggest problem with the Monster Hunter stuff is... He kind of wants to, like, cut through all of the, like, starting stuff and just get to the, like G rank, like, the quote-unquote actual game.
Yeah, so he wants Rise.
Even then, like, he didn't really play that game, because it still also just takes too long. Like, his problem is, like, sitting down and, like, farming stuff that he's just going to get rid of and replace with higher rank stuff. Like, that's his problem with the series. And it's like, yeah, I can see that, I guess. Like, he wants to get to, like, to the end game stuff, like, and, like, do this content that matters, more or less. Quote unquote.
Play it on PC and spawn the items he wants, so he gets faster. So he gets there faster, or just straight up change the motion values so that he beats stuff with one hit until he can fight gold and silver, I guess. Which like I wouldn't suggest people do that, but it's up to them.
It's just funny, because I started feeling like that, too, when, going through World again recently. Then it's like, I'm sitting here playing this game, and this game feels like it's meant to be played slower. World feels like it's meant to just cut straight to the end of the game and do that content only.
Yeah, it's a problem with Gen 5 in general.
Like, playing through World as if though I was playing one of these older games without, like, all the free items and shit like that constantly, without using all the actual camps and, like, needing to go around, like, collect stuff. It feels bad. Because the game doesn't feel like it's meant to be played like that, because it's not. Like, all those systems are in the game, so you don't interact with the actual game, which sucks. And if you actually start interacting with the game, it's like, hey, why are you doing this? Like, you know damn well that you aren't doing this, quote-unquote, like, properly.
I'm starting to wonder if I have a... No, I don't.
What?
Like, if I have a negative win.
No. Just unlucky.
I'm already down to 2 pickaxes. And I've only hit 1 spot.
Nice. Okay, so the later games let you stack 5 picks so you can lose them all on one node. I guess that is something I didn't mention in this game. Like, you can only carry the 3 old pickaxes, 4 iron pickaxes, and then you can carry 5 megas. I do kind of wish that the pickaxes and stuff like that in Gen 5 were still their own items. I do feel like these older games would have benefited from eventually being able to get a pickaxe that, like, basically doesn't break. Like, oh, you go from the old pickaxes to the iron ones, and then, like, you get the mega pickaxes, and then if you get, like, a really rare material, you can make, like, a forever pickaxe made of unobtainium or some shit. Then you don't have to worry about them breaking anymore.
2 more broken at the 2nd spot.
Get fucked. Like 20 fucking corpses on the ground these Vespoid aren't letting me carve. I think one actually despawned.
Oh, didn't die. Nice. Oh, I hit you.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how it still lifts you up with the downswing.
Yeah. You'd think it would, like, send you flying or some shit instead if you get hit, like, on its way down. Instead of, like, tossing you in the air. Seeing Sozu swing in a random direction, then seeing a Vespoid 5 screens away die won't stop being funny. Yeah, it's always great when you have, like, hyper telekinesis powers. Like, the other stream, I would be, like, swinging in a random direction, and I would just see bugs splattering in the fucking sky nowhere near me, because I'm hitting them on his side of the screen. Fucking Hauntor are so annoying.
There you go. Go mine your heart out.
Yeah. Look at me. Chad Pickaxe over here, still having pickaxes after hitting like 4 spots.
Yeah, I got 5 iron, 4 earth crystals, and 3 mechalites.
Nice. Damn, no card for me.
Unfortunate.
I actually got a bunch of rewards for once. Oh my god, I got the fucking abdomen.
Hallelujah.
Oh my fucking, thank fucking god. There is a god. Thank you, Gog. Gog Mazios confirmed for Wilds. I got a single one, but holy shit, I finally fucking got one.
That's all you need.
Now I accidentally sell it. You can't sell items on this screen. God, how long did that take? Like, if we cut out, like, the couple of quests that we did, like, maybe we take, like, an hour of time off today. And it was, like, 4 or 5 hours or some shit last week. Like, basically straight.
We didn't do only that, though, last week either.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure last week we streamed for, like, 2 days. And, like, each one was, like, 5 hours, and I think the other one was, like, 8. Not in that order, but...
How about a small break, then?
I was about to say I'm going to take a quick break. I was getting out of the clown suit so I could step away.
Nah. Alrighty.
And of course
Yeah,
I've got to
then.
sit down. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta get up and stretch.